Tell me, you ready? You ready? Let's fight!
Here we go. Quickly, Story comes out swinging.
Comes in charging. Dustin Hazlett pulls guard. Betty carefully doesn't get slammed here. He's got to be very careful in this position. Rich Story is choosing not to try to take the fight to the ground, so resist this. But if he wanted to slam Dustin to the mat, it's a very tricky spot when you pull guard on the guy, a standing guy, especially a guy as strong as Rich Story,
who has a good wrestling background and a IA national runner-up in wrestling.
Hazlett adjusting. But again, he's got to be careful here. He doesn't get slammed, and he does. There he
just kind of threw him off.
And Story dropping bombs. Some of the best ground and pound that you're going to see.
Long legs of Hazlett. Got to be careful of the up kick, and Story avoids.
And Hazlett trying to lock in a triangle here. He's got his legs connected, trying to control the wrist. He's got 2-on-1 on the wrist. Rolling it over. He's going to an omoplata.
Hazlett, good in top position, good from his back as well.
Hazlett is controlling Story's left arm with his legs. He's got him wrapped up tight. Story's in a bad spot here, whether he knows it or not. He's got to roll over and explode and get out of this.
Hammers away on Hazlett. Hazlett won't let go of that left arm though, Joe.
And he's out.
Story says, come on, let's go.
And
Story came out swinging
on his stand-up.
Remember, he had some good stand-up against Koscheck early. But
again,
wow, look at this!
Man.
Body shots galore! Story just teeing over.
Rolling over, trying to push over, trying to wind up on top. He's going to cross his legs.
Hazlett, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under George Gurgel, born in Kentucky, training in Cincinnati, Ohio. 10 of his 14 career wins by submission.
Side control here by Story.
Looking for the elbows. Back up. Man, he really punished the body in the last exchange. Story again goes for the midsection.
And you saw Hazlett wince with that last left hook to the body.
Story just on full attack mode when they're on their feet, Joe.
Well, Story's one of those guys. Every time you see him, you're going to see a new, improved version of him, and that is what we're seeing tonight. You know, always been a powerful, explosive guy, but he definitely seems to have taken it to another level tonight, and knows that Dustin Hazlett is, a very high-level fighter, a guy with a big name, and a victory over him would be huge for him.
Here we go again.
Standing up, forcing Dustin to stand. And Dustin's slower to get to his feet now.
Dustin looks for the kick, or pardon me, Dustin looks for the kick, and again to the body. Man!
Yeah, he is battering the body of Dustin Hazlett.
And a power slam. What a performance by Rick Story here in round one.
Dustin trying to keep his composure and use technique and try to stop some of this ground and pound, but Story is just a monster.
And like you said, Joe, some of those body shots hurt him.
Story trapping an arm. He's going for a Kimura here on Hazlett, but he's got to be careful when he starts playing submissions with Hazlett.
Hazlett made his UFC debut at age 20.
Good body shots by Story. He's such a powerful dude at 170.
Quietly building momentum in the talent-rich welterweight division.
And I got to say, he looks significantly bigger today than he looked at the weigh-ins yesterday. I don't know how much he's cutting, but I would imagine it's north of 15 pounds. Big shot by Dustin.
And it's
stuffed.
Boom. Continuing to punish the body of Dustin Hazlett.
Dustin has taken a tremendous amount of punishment this first round.
And again to the ribs, Joe.
And this is really going to slow him down the rest of the fight, if he's able to make it through the rest of the fight. I mean, he's taking some big, deep breaths. His body has taken a battering.
Uppercut. Trying to answer with the knee. Again to the body. And now he tees off. Left, right, left, right. Knee by Hazlett. Final seconds of the round. Wow.
Big round for Rick Story.
Ultra impressive.
I think you're backing up on a straight line every single time. You got to move off to an angle and fire back, okay, buddy? Yes, sir. You've taken all the shots. You're fine, aren't you? You see everything. Come on. You're all right. You got to move your hips a little bit more on the ground, too. You're going for one shot. Like, set it up. Tie him up.
He don't want to stand up, bro. Land your punches, Ricky, and then take a step back if you need to. Don't clinch after your exchange, okay? Breathe deep. Come on, bro.
Great
Breathe
shots, Ricky. Great punches. Keep those hands busy, buddy. Under and over, under.
Here we see Dustin Hazlett pulls guard early in the round and gets battered with big punches to the body by Rick Story. And, you know, after a while, he decides he's going to try to stop them. Story jumps all over him here, pounding him to the body here up against the cage. And that is really where he scored the majority of the damage in this fight in the first round. Just big, powerful shots to the body.
Just battering the ribs of his opponent, Dustin Hazlett. And again, looking to stalk him down. Man,
and he's all
just
over
a
here.
he's been big trouble.
He's wilting.
Another huge body shot.
Keeping a
Rick
good
Story
eye.
looking to finish this fight, Joe.
He's protecting himself. Hazlett is aware. He's attacking and moving.
Josh Rosenthal right on top of the action. Another body shot that buckled Hazlett, though.
I don't think we've ever seen anybody handle Dustin Hazlett on the ground like this before, Mike. I mean, you think about the powerful guys he's fought, Josh Berkman. You know, Koscheck stopped him with a head kick and then got him on the ground and beat him up. But I really don't think we've ever seen anybody deal with him on the ground like this before.
Man, Hazlett is cutting it out literally tonight.
Yeah, literally, because the way he gets up and even the way he's throwing those kicks, you can tell his body's hurt.
He's close to finish, Joe.
Big
Story looking to make it final. But man, Hazlett's still looking to survive. Uh-oh, big hammer fist.
I think that's it.
It is all over! Rick Story dominant against Dustin Hazlett. Wow!
That's a big victory for Rick Story. A big, big victory.
You want to talk about making a major statement.
Yeah, I mean, people have beaten Hazlett before, but no one's ever beat him that way. Rick Story is a beast. And here you see just batters him at the end of the fight here. Swarms on him, drops bombs on him. Hazlett covering up, but not intelligently defending himself, and Josh Rosenthal steps in. I mean, it was just the power, the explosiveness of Rick Story really was the story of this fight.
I mean, from the very start of this fight, Rick Story was the aggressor. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Josh Rosenthal has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Rick Story!
And he was exactly that tonight. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with a very happy Rick Story. Rick, I think this was your most impressive performance so far in the octagon against one of the most dangerous guys you faced. How happy are you with tonight?
You know, I trained really hard for this fight, really long. I'm ecstatic.
You hit him with some serious body punches early in the fight, and that seemed to be where you scored the majority of the damage until the end. You think those body shots took a lot out of him, and was that part of the plan coming in here tonight?
That was definitely part of the plan coming in tonight. Throw the body, let the hands drop, come up to the head, and figured that it would do the most damage against him.
Now, Dustin Hazlett is known to be, you know, a really skilled submission expert, but you just dove right into the ground game. Were you concerned with that at all, or was that part of the strategy?
You know, I mean, when getting him up against the fence and holding him, he wasn't really being active, and didn't really feel like he was as strong as I was, and I'm pretty good at fighting off submissions, so I was like, what the hell?
Well, fantastic victory tonight. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you again. Rick Story, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe's absolutely right. Best